average. You had to wear an earpiece in your head that would make obnoxious sounds ring, so your thoughts would scatter, because you couldn't be more smart than anyone else. And if you were attractive, you had to wear bags over your head so that your beauty wouldn't outshine the people that were normal, average looking.
Wow.
And
I've never.
Yeah.
And this is Harrison Bergeron. You said the name.
Yeah, I'll find the link for you if you're interested in listening to it.
No. I mean, I've read like Slaughterhouse-Five. I mean, probably his more popular ones. There was another one I read when Cat's Cradle, I think was the other one. But this one I don't know. What an interesting premise.
The voice actor who did the 15-minute, it's a short story. I'm going to put it in chat and I'll put it in your back channel. And also I heard there's a concert that you're in a quandary over going to. I wrote a suggestion in your back channel.
Okay.
I don't know how much you want to stir the pot with the boss, but I think it would be hilarious. And this guy was being racist toward the black room and the black stage. And I'm like, wait a minute, that guy is a black guy. And I went back and listened to his old replays. I'm like, yeah, he is in the chat insulting black people pretending to be a white guy. And I'm just like, I don't like you. That's terrible. You're doing it for fun and entertainment at the expense of making other people hate people.
I do want to share one Kurt Vonnegut thing that was my favorite. This is not something he wrote. Did you ever see the movie, the Rodney Dangerfield movie, Back to School? It was a very funny movie.
To high school and or something.
He goes to college because his kid got into college, so he goes to college with his kid and joins the fraternity with this kid, and the kid's on the diving team. It's a very funny movie. It's very classic Dangerfield. But there's a scene where he has to write a paper on a Kurt Vonnegut, maybe it was Slaughterhouse or one of the books, and there's a knock on the door at the dorm room that he's decorated to the max, and it's Kurt Vonnegut that comes in and basically, is looking at the paper, and he says to Kurt Vonnegut, you don't know shit about Vonnegut. It's just a very funny scene, but it was sort of a spoof on it. But, I don't know. It's what comes in my head when I think about it. Look at your message.
Okay, I had to look that up because that sounds hilarious.
It was really funny.
And I found the scene on YouTube, and everybody that hates on YouTube, they don't understand. It's a library, and you're treating it like it's cat videos and propaganda. Yes, there's propaganda. Yes, they're cat videos, but my goodness, so much more too.
All right, Rafi, I don't believe in supporting mainland China, but this company Chongqing is pretty fucking badass. They're making the most rare collectible cars, and they're making brand new replicas of them, like the original Ford Bronco, the original 240, the original RX-7. They're brand new off the fucking showroom.
What about the W120?
240Zs, the AE86, it's all cars that there's not a lot of them anymore, like the original first gen Broncos.
How about a Carmen Ghia? Think we can get a Carmen Ghia?
I don't know, but it looks like.
You know what that is, Rich?
Yeah, I know the Carmen Ghias. But it looks like they're just starting out with a couple cars, and then eventually they're just going to get into counterfeiting every car.
Sorry, it's a W40. NATO W140. Anything about that one?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the YouTube video.
W140 if anything comes out.
My brother had a Triumph T6, 26.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
They were so little.
My favorite is shit. It's
MGs.
Yeah, the MGBs.
Yes, I remember.
So it's the hard top.
Yeah.
They made a boatload of that they sent to the US. I was in middle of for the fender rails and all that kind of stuff, plus the fenders, door panels, all that kind of stuff, and then you place it down on the actual bottom part of the unibody and just weld it back together. If they're doing brand new Mustangs.
Those really personal. Right. So how would you describe Chuck? Corrupt, morally reprobate, not fit to hold an offense. Somebody who doesn't deserve to be the president. But I'm not called the guy evil. I don't think he is. Really, I don't know. It's just I don't often express my emotions. Thank you for letting me express
Those 75 million people out there, they were willing to accept the coalition that he built and the conduct he represented. And we find that morally reprehensible.
So, yeah, but I kind of agree with Marshall. I don't think all of those people have voted for him, support him. I mean, a lot of these
They
people.
accept it is what I
I love you.
I would have your mommy.
good trade-off. That's pretty good numbers. Just so you know, Soren, there's more people in small little podunk towns that have like one traffic light.
What about that one guy you caught? Tell us, come on. You're so
We killed one person.
Have been murdered. Soldiers, IRGC. How many Hamas have been killed? Hezbollah.
That's the outburst. Don't surprise them with all the questions.
Yeah. What's the fact? It's not gonna come up.
You are actually one of those things. It's right.
Yeah.
Can't talk now, dude. My white SIM card's not working.
From Australia. Soren, why is it you're not in your country fighting? Because you're a cowardice little bitch. Yoav, come up. We're gonna talk about how shitty the IRGC is. How shitty Hamas and Hezbollah are.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah, just came in.
Yo,
There he is.
Yo,
Oh,
good morning for me, good evening for you.
Manishma.
Hold on. I need to go. I want you to say good morning from the homeland.
In Hebrew?
You can say it in one of the sure. The biblical way.
Can.
בוקר טוב מהמולדת.
That's it. Morning, everybody. Sorry, good morning to the people that are all in the know that Israel has fought those terrorists.
Yeah, good morning in Australia, Soren.
Oh, is it?
Megan, I'm eating right now bagels, cream cheese, and it's salmon. Fucking amazing.
Wow.
Where's the Lux?
I have the Lux, and I like this crazy Lux.
Yeah. I got a couple jars in the house.
Fucking delicious. Those Ashkenazis knew what the fuck they were doing when they were fucking together.
Roughly what time is it where you are? Okay.
I love when the blacks are like, oh, we're the best barbecue. Like, you know, brisket guitars, right? Go, thank you. Soren, I don't know why you hate Israel so much. They would invite you with open arms if you came there. You could join all the gay pride parades you want in Tel Aviv.
Even get that homeless we'll do all that. I think sorry is just angry.
He is. Just remember, Soren, we could find you some halal dick if you want.
Hello guys, good evening then.
Stop.
Great, and I just came here to hear what's going on. I find the conversation good, so I just joined. I'm from India basically.
Yo,
I'm peaceable.
Wow.
About Israel protecting that region.
I think Israel has a full right to protect its sovereignty and peace in there. India fully supports Israel, no doubt that. I mean, especially like they don't like Hezbollah and Hamas. It's very, like very weird, strange.
You have to be an interesting person to like the terrorists, right?
Yeah. I mean, crazy as well.
Interesting, no. we have a special church. We gotta give a limit to rent for these special people.
At the time, they want peace with Iran and Israel, and then on the front, they're fighting Hezbollah and Hamas. Like kind of a proxy war, like we have in Kashmir, via Pakistan. Pakistan sends proxies to India and Kashmir, India and Kashmir, and that's very clear. And that we can relate very well what's going on there. Maybe much more worse than we have here.
Wait, Rafi, is it an everything bagel or plain?
Sorry, I
was talking to myself. Snoring. How do you feel about America attacking Iran today? I forgot it's a holy day. They got attacked today.
Oh, sorry, he ran away like a bitch.
It's like India and Pakistan wanting peace with India, but still fighting the proxies on the border. That's weird. You cannot have, war and peace at the same time. Either you can have war or peace.
Alright, regular bagel or everything? Everything. Of course. That's good, little Jew boy. Come on, does anybody want to come up and insult the Jews in Israel? Talk about the global world banks. I think the problem is we have too many Indians in here and they all love Israel and Jews.
Yeah, even we have a good community in India as well of Jews.
Oh yeah. Southern India, yeah.
Southern India as well as part of Northwest India and in Himachal as well. In Delhi, we have a lot of Jews living there, and they are absolutely. And I mean, Jews are one of the greatest people in the world. They have given too much to the world, and they are really patriotic and committing to Buddhism. But they will agree with me as well that they have entire system, and other culture, other people, for them is like not in sync with and what they have actually, not the economy, not the belief. Even economy also is like they have a close economy within them, so they cannot inject into other economies. So they will have halal certification, they will have their own entire system, banking system. So it's very, not coherent with the other people or culture. So even they understand that very well. No matter how much nice or like good they can be. I know like some people can be like okay, they can be coexisting, like it's hardly 0.5% people, but 99% is like even if they will be nice within the environment until they become majority, they will take over the they try to capture the ideological warfare, ideological things, the culture, a lot of more things being forced upon the people living there if they come in majority. And that's a fact in reality. Even if you read Quran, I'm a Hindu basically. I have read Quran, I have read Gita, and we have multiple diverse, exposures to our culture, like different cultures, and I understand them very well. I've read Bible. There was any chance of peace or harmony, then India would be divided into multiple parts, and that's very cross for like that's very sad for us. Like leading a culture is appreciating is like good, but taking over and be radical to other cultures is not acceptable at all. I mean, we are fine with Muslims, we are fine with their hospitality, but not at the level they take over and when coming in majority suppressing and trying to impose their own Sharia law and all those things. That is not acceptable at all.
Yeah, because they're murderous demons. The Muslims are.
Is America the best country in the world?
Yes.
Great.
Even for Afghanistan, people there, their country is best as well. Depends on the person how they perceive and what they think from the country.
I just have one question. Who's supporting this argument? Are they Americans or like people from other countries?
Bro, do you guys know Bhangra?
What? No, I'm from India. I'm Indian basically.
Yeah, right. So have you been to any time in America as such?
I've never had so many Indians on stage at once. Can somebody help me with my website? Guys, I don't know what you're doing.
I'm inviting them in, Rafi, as well.
Well, like, what's the reason the Indians are supporting America? Like,
Alright, all the Iranians, please come on stage. We want to talk about Iran and Israel and all this kind of stuff. Talk about how shitty the IGC are. And how shitty the Iranian men are. And they're all a bunch of pussies.
Sean, I am Iranian. Hi, guys.
Oh yeah, we're talking about how the Iranian men don't have balls.
Thank you for inviting me, guys.
No problem. Mercy.
I love you so much, guys. What do you want? Ask me anything you want, guys.
did you hear America hit Iran today?
No,
thought you were going to get inappropriate, Rafi.
Sorry, I was crying a lot today. And, okay, good. How are you, Ken? How are you, my love?
I'm not talking about you.
I love you, Ocean.
I'm talking about Rick.
But I love you, Ocean. I love you, Ocean.
Man,
Ocean loves my dick more.
don't talk to me like she's supporter for this.
Kuss.
Maria?
Rafiola. Hey, Rick, did you know Rafi's real name is Rafiola?
Rapiola?
Yeah.
Maria.
He's not. He's Rafiola.
You see, me and Ocean have
We already found out his real name.
Rafiola.
Miriam.
Name.
How great are you for America?
Why is Pepe down there?
I'm surprised. He's sleeping. I'm surprised that Rafi had an English poster.
What's it called? Miriam, how thankful are you for America?
I love America, guys.
He's drunk, bro.
She's a French as well, I think. I can see her bio. California.
I am the